My car has been dying for a month now. I've jumped it half a dozen times. I've checked all the lights, cargo lights, interior lights, door lights, the trunk light, and everything, and none of them were left on. I mean, I don't remember leaving any on, but I couldn't have left it on that many times. Anyways, Derek told me it could be the alternator. So a few days ago, I unhooked the alternator from the battery, and today I started it and the car worked. So it's the alternator. The alternator is the problem. So what I'm going to do is attempt to take out the alternator and put a new one in. I'm going to warn you though, this is not a how-to video. This is more like a girl power, let's Samantha try and accomplish and get it done and woohoo me type of video, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna start by disconnecting the power so I don't hurt myself. Okay, battery cable is off, and I'm gonna make sure that it is not touching anything. And now I'm going to try and take the alternator off. Look, I got the old one out. There were a few screws that I had a lot of trouble with and trying to get the belt off. I had to get extensions for the, well, I had to buy new extensions and stuff because the bolts were too hard to get and I needed more leverage, but I got it out. Now comes the fun part, putting it back in. I finally finished. Oh my god. Okay, so what can I say about changing an alternator? You have to have the right tools. That's a really big deal. If you don't have the right tools, you're screwed. I had to go to the store and get a couple tools I didn't have, mainly for leverage, because I just couldn't, like, to get the belts on, I could not pull it with this little ratchet here. I had to get a bigger one. Another thing is when I was putting the alternator back, the bottom, trying to fit it in, it was not the same fit as the old one when I pulled it out. So I had trial and error. I was using clamps. I'm trying to on the actual alternator, I was moving the what do you call those? I don't know. It starts with a B. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, that didn't work. So then I took a socket on the stationary part, a socket on one side, and then I took hammer to the other side and hit it, and it pushed in just enough to fit in. That was the hardest part of the whole alternator, was putting it back in its spot. It was so hard. But otherwise, I'm finished. Everything's done. I figured it out, and I'm gonna put the power source back on. Ooh, and it has power. I'm so excited. I guess I don't need that yet. Unbelievable. I spent all day on it's just the little things like this, the tools and fitting it. Oh. Just ridiculous. Okay, that's nice and tight. I'm scared. Should I test it out? I'm scared to turn it on. So it's been a few days since I changed out the alternator. It takes a few days for it to die when the alternator was bad, so let's see if it works still. It works! I fixed it! It didn't die! It was the alternator. That's great. Well, I mean, I don't know about great, but anyways, check it out! It works. Totally works. It's in there. I think that she deserves a good wash. Thank you, God, for giving me the strength and belly to get this done. Thank you, Derek, for helping me through this. Prayers, loves, and hugs to you all. Bye.